Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be talking through my favourite deep conditioners to use in the winter months. So the ones that I reach for, my holy grails, and just the ones that leave my hair feeling moisturised, soft and strengthened, because I do have a mixture of moisturising and moisture protein based deep conditioners that I'm going to talk about in this video. So if that is something that you'd like to see, then just keep on watching this video. So first up, I have the As I Am Hydration Elation Intensive Conditioner. This deep conditioner is more of a moisture and protein based deep conditioner, so I do like to use it on wash days when my hair is lacking more elasticity and when I need that curl definition, but where I also want some moisture in my hair. So I don't use it as regularly as I would the other ones that I would mention that are moisture based. I do find that the consistency is quite creamy and whipped, so I do like to sometimes dilute it with water to help the absorption and lubrication of this deep conditioner to my hair, because sometimes I do find that it can sit on top of my hair, and also because it is quite rich in coconut, because it does have 2 different types of coconut in the ingredient list. I don't use it often for that reason, but when I really need a pick-me-up and when my curls are just lacking in definition, I like to reach for this. I absolutely love that this hair mask is cruelty-free, vegan and black owned, and the fact that it smells amazing. It smells just like all of the other products from the As I Am original line. It has a very sweet kind of citrus scent. I kind of get hints of orange, lemon and coconut, and even though I'm not really the biggest fan of coconut scents all the time, I do find that this one is pleasant and that it doesn't linger too much. Usually when I use this, I will use it for 30 minutes and I will sit under my hooded dryer, just because I feel like it does absorb into my hair better. I have used it and not gone under the hooded dryer, but I feel like it doesn't work as well in comparison to when I do use heat. One thing that I don't particularly like with this deep conditioner is I find that it doesn't really have the best slip. It doesn't glide very easily through my hair. So when I do use this, I do have to go in with a rinse out conditioner that I detangle with first, even with my shorter hair, and then go in with this, just because it isn't really the best at detangling hair that maybe hasn't been washed or detangled in a week. So next up is the Bouclem Intensive Moisture Treatment. Like with the As I Am deep conditioner, I do also find that this is a mix of protein and moisture, so I don't really reach for it as often as well, just because of the fact that I don't want to experience protein overload, as this does contain wheat bran extract, and wheat typically is a protein rich ingredient, but it is in the middle of the list, so you might not find that it gives you any problem when it comes to giving you too much protein. But for me, to be on the safe side, as my hair is low porosity, I do prefer to stick to using it maybe once a month or once every other month. I do also have a video on this that I used for a Mask Monday quite a few weeks ago now, where I show how it works for me. So if you would like to check out that video, if you haven't seen it, then I will leave it in the cards above, so make sure you check that out if you'd like to watch that. I love that this deep conditioner can be used in 3 different ways. So it can be used as a pre-poo, as a leave-in, or as a deep conditioner, although my main focus for using this is as a deep conditioner. I would like to use it as a leave-in conditioner because I do have their Super Hold Styler, I believe that's what it's called, and I think on the instructions it does actually say that you can use the deep conditioner with that gel and you can use it for a wash and go, but as it is quite protein rich, I have been experiencing a bit of protein overload lately, so I'm kind of going to hold back from trying that with the gel. But when my hair has recovered a bit from that protein overload, I do plan on using this with the gel to see how the wash and go would turn out. The only downside to this is that it is very, very expensive. It is £26, which is a lot of money for a deep conditioner. However, they do have a smaller size available on their Bouclem website. Also, the smell isn't the best. I have described in my previous Mask Monday video using this that it does smell like Sudocreme in my opinion. It has a very medicated but slightly floral scent. But aside from the smell and the price, I do think that this is a really good investment when it comes to deep conditioning, because I'm very much into my deep conditioners and I love how this one performs. And this brand is also suitable for people who are following the curly girl method, so if you don't like to use sulfates, silicones, parabens, all of those type of ingredients, this brand as a whole does not have any ingredients like that, so it is suitable for people who are following a method where they don't want to use certain ingredients in their hair routine. So next up is a deep conditioner that I don't actually have with me, and the reason being is because I did finish it quite a few months ago now, but it is a deep conditioner where I've used it previously during the winter months and it worked really well for me, and that is the Camille Rose Algae Renew deep conditioner. Like the previous two deep conditioners, this is also, in my opinion, a moisturizing and strengthening mask, so it isn't just focused on moisture or protein. However, I do think that the protein is more on the lighter side, so I don't think it would give as much repairing as the other two would. I think the protein is more there to soften the hair than actually give a lot of strength and repair to the hair, but that's just from my personal experience using that product. I love the ingredient list for this deep conditioner. It is packed with really good ingredients like aloe leaf juice, cocoa butter and shea butter, and those are just to name a few. It does have the typical sweet cake batter scent that the other products from the original Camille Rose line do have, but it does have a slight hint of mint as well, so it's like a minty chocolate chip cookie type of smell. It just smells amazing. I don't really find it has the best slip, and also if I do use it to detangle before actually going in with a normal rinse out that detangles better, I do find that most of the product ends up getting wasted and I don't really get as many uses out of it. So for that reason, I do like to go in with a rinse out first. The fourth deep conditioner that I like to use in the winter time is the Holy Curls Deep Conditioning Curl Mask. This is more of a moisture-based deep conditioner in comparison to the other three, because the other three that I did mention, they are more moisture and protein focused. Usually when I do use this deep conditioner, I do like to typically use it for 15 to 30 minutes, and I do like to apply heat from my hooded dryer just because I do find that it really does help the penetration of the deep conditioner into my low porosity strands. The consistency of this is very creamy. It is kind of similar to like lemon curd, and I do really like the smell of it as well. It does smell like lemon meringue pie. I just love the smell of this. I could smell this all day. Smells so good. I don't find that this lingers either, but you can actually use this as a leave-in conditioner if you have more dry damaged hair. I personally haven't really tried it for that, but I would like to try it one day, maybe with one of their styling products. I also love that the packaging for this deep conditioner is super sustainable. It comes in a glass jar, so you can literally reuse this once you've finished it. And they are also vegan, cruelty-free, and a UK black-owned business. The only downside about this deep conditioner is that it is quite pricey. It is £28 for 250 millilitres, which is quite a lot of money for a deep conditioner. However, if you would like to try this deep conditioner, I do have a discount code. So if you use my code GABBY10, you can get 10% off of this mask and other Holy Curls products. But this isn't sponsored in any way or form. I just really do like this deep conditioner. And I did also use this in my last video where I showed my winter wash day. So if you would like to see my winter wash day routine, then make sure to check out the video for that. I will leave it in the cards above if you are interested. Next up, I have the Shea Moisture Manuka Honey and Mafura Oil Intensive Hydration Hair Mask. And like the Holy Curls deep conditioner, this is a very moisture-rich deep conditioner. However, it does have hydrolyzed rice protein as the 14th ingredient. At least that's what's on my formulation, because I know that Shea Moisture do change up their formulas, so I might have an older formula because I have had this for about a year or over a year now, but I haven't really had any problems with protein overload. I can 100% rely on this to give me moisture. So I would say that the protein that is in this is definitely on the lighter side and is probably more there for softening the hair than actually repairing the hair. I've literally gone through tubs of this deep conditioner because I love it so much. I don't really use Shea Moisture like that anymore, but when I do reach for this, I remind myself why I love this product so much, because it's very moisturizing. It does also have good slip, even though the consistency is quite thick and creamy. And I do typically like to dilute this with water when I do use it to detangle my hair, just because of the fact that sometimes if I don't dilute it, it can just feel like it's sitting on top. It has a sweet honey smell. I wouldn't say it's exactly 100% like honey. I can't quite make out what the other scent is, but it does smell really, really good. I mean, it does smell somewhat like honey, but it is quite pleasant. It kind of smells slightly flowery, and just like with the other deep conditioners, I do like to leave this in for around 30 minutes and sit with heat in that time, just because it really does help the penetration of this deep conditioner to my hair strands. And once I've rinsed it out, my hair always feels buttery soft and really smooth and moisturized and defined. In the UK, I've seen most retailers sell this for around £12.99 or more than that, which I don't really mind paying for because you do get 12 ounces of product, and I do find that a little bit does go a long way due to the fact that it does have so much slip and it does glide really nicely through the hair. So I do think that it is a good purchase and investment to make for a deep conditioner, and it is also cruelty free and curly girl friendly as well. And lastly, I have the Afro Annie Hydrate and Strengthen Hair Mask. This hair mask is still fairly new to me. I did only try this a few weeks ago and I absolutely fell in love with it. The brand is also still fairly new. I think they've only been around for less than a year, and the founder is absolutely lovely. She's really, really nice. I actually follow her on Instagram and I love her Instagram page. She came out with some products and she has a shampoo bar, a deep conditioner, and also some hair accessories, and I had the opportunity to work with her brand and to create content. And yeah, I tried this deep conditioner and I fell in love with it. It's definitely more of a moisture and strengthening treatment just because it does have the wheat bran extract, and it does also really help with curl elasticity, which is why I say that it is also a mixture of protein and moisture. But I do like that it also made my hair feel very soft and more manageable. The consistency is super light for this, and this mask also glides really nicely through my hair when it's wet, so I don't feel like I necessarily have to go in with a rinse out conditioner first. Sometimes when I have wash day, I just want to get it over and done with, so like knowing I have to go in with a conditioner first and then a hair mask, it's kind of just an extra step sometimes. So I do like deep conditioners that do have slip. Only complaint really is the wheat bran extract, and also the fact that this is also not that affordable. So this is $19.99 on the Afro Annie website. In terms of the smell, it is very, very light, almost non-existent. Like you really have to get your nose up in that product to smell it. It really doesn't have much of a smell. There is a smell there, but it is incredibly light, and I think that is good if you are very sensitive to smells or if you don't like heavily fragranced scents for your hair products. As well as the scent of this deep conditioner being light, the brand as a whole is also vegan, cruelty-free, UK black owned and curly girl friendly. So we've come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure that you give it a thumbs up and also comment down below your favorite deep conditioners to use in the winter months, or if there are any in this video that maybe you haven't heard of that you'd like to try, but I would love to know what they are. If you enjoyed this video, also make sure that you hit the subscribe button so that you can see more content from me in the future, and hit the notification bell so that you can be notified every time I post a new video, and I will see you on my next one. Bye.